I'm Nadia Greenwood.
And I'm Chloe Melton.
And this is Hoofbeat News. Hello FMHS, today is February 27th, 2023, and we are here to bring you another episode of Hoofbeat.
State wrestling happened 2 weeks ago, and for the first time, both boy and girl wrestlers were able to make it to state. Johnny has the story.
State wrestling happened on February 16th, 17th, and 18th, and for the first time, Fort Morgan was able to send both boys and girls wrestlers.
It was pretty good. It was fun. Had a lot of good time, good food, good matches. It was pretty fun.
That was good. It was tough. Practices, tournaments, went through some injuries, the whole team did, but it was pretty good. We qualified, 7 to state?
It was pretty nice to be able to compete. Like, there's a lot of good kids. Be considered as like one of the top 16 kids in the state. It's pretty nice.
Feels good. It's a big accomplishment for me. Work hard to get there every year.
I think it was my second match. I was wrestling the number 10 kid in the state and I beat him. It was like a good start to the season.
During one of my matches at Florence, getting knocked out, getting concussion from that, it's pretty funny looking back at it.
Congratulations to all Fort Morgan High School wrestlers who made it to state. You worked hard and you did well. Way to go, Mustangs.
Thanks, Johnny.
Next, Chloe has a story on an FMHS teacher, JUDY CARRUTH.
I got a closer look at a FMHS English teacher, Miss CARRUTH.
I have been teaching for about 31 years. That is really hard to say. I started with AP Lit, and that's my first love. I love literature. But when I really started traveling, I got really interested in cultures, and so it's been a real privilege and pleasure to develop the Global Connections class, and I like the opportunities now working with UCD. Being an educator, I've been able to travel to China, to Japan, to India, to Brazil, and those were all kind of US State Department programs, anywhere from 3 weeks to 9 months, 10 months. And then I've traveled on my own some to Ireland and Germany and England. And this is something that comes to mind. I was teaching and I looked down into this kind of courtyard area, and I could see one of my students down there dressed in a dress that was sort of like mine, and she had a wig on. And I think she was down there, she was pretending to be me for some reason. And I thought it was really hilarious. I love teaching, but there are other things out there, and I would really love to write. I'm working on a play that I haven't had time to work on for a couple of years, which I think is hilarious, but I'm sure no one else will. So I would like to write, actually. No, I think, you see your teachers, you see them probably better than they see themselves, so I've probably exposed exactly who I am already for the past 30 years.
I talked to some of her students to see what their favorite things are of having Miss CARRUTH as their teacher.
My name's Layeli and I'm a senior. One of my favorite things about Miss CARRUTH is how she cares for her students. I remember a time that I said my throat hurt and she made me tea, or on her birthday she gave us really good chocolates.
My name's Alyssa. I'm a senior. One of my favorite things about Miss CARRUTH is she's very honest, and she's very in touch with her emotions, I guess. I don't know.
My name is Joseph Lane and I'm a senior. The favorite thing about Miss CARRUTH is that she's nice and she cares.
My name is Cambria and I'm a junior. Everything about Miss CARRUTH is how funny she is.
One of my favorite things about her class is that she takes input from the students, so we get to pick what books we want and what we really want to learn.
I think my favorite thing about her class is she gives you a chance to retry if you fail something, or she gives you second chances, and that's what I like.
My favorite thing about Miss CARRUTH's class is learning about different countries and going on a field trip.
thing about her class is the content that she teaches, like especially when it's like current events that are going on that she teaches.
Thanks, Chloe.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Have you ever wanted something 3D modeled and printed for you? Well, a new local business, Garvin specializes in exactly that. This octopus was printed as an example of what our machines are capable of. Email garvinandgarvin23@gmail.com for inquiries and estimates. Again, that is garvinandgarvin23@gmail.com.
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm the owner of Colorado Automotive Repair Service here in Fort Morgan on 724 Main Street. We specialize in the entire automotive industry. Any of your family vehicles we can service. We even do diesel repairs, clear up to high performance applications. We pride ourselves in quality work at affordable costs, and we try to take care of our community. We've been in business for almost 10 years now, and we have over 40 years of experience between me and the guys in the shop. So if you need anything, feel free to come to us.
Finally, Caden has a story on the drugs and addiction assembly.
Addiction specialist Ben Court came to the high school to talk to students about drugs and how addiction can ruin their life.
My name is Ben Court. I only used for about 4 years, and I quit for a lot of different reasons, but I think I could say mostly I got pretty scared of the direction that things were going. It had gotten out of control. It happened for me earlier in life than I think it did for a lot of other people. I went too hard, too fast. The connection between our mental health and drug use is really, really well known and understood, but it's not something that we talk a lot about. We talk about them kind of like they're two separate things when they really belong together. And the reason why I came and I will do assemblies are tough to do, man. I mean, like might as well be at a comedy club. Like, people throw stuff and they jeer you, and it's because I want to try and deliver a message that I wish somebody would have told me, which was not pointing fingers, not calling me names, trash, saying I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do that, but respectfully addressing some of the things that concerned me. And that's why I came here, because I wanted to try to have a respectful and honest conversation to give your student body some more information to make good decisions.
Make sure to take what Ben said into serious consideration when thinking about doing drugs, because an addiction can ruin your life.
Thanks, Caden.
That's all the time we have for this episode.
If you have any story ideas, please contact us at Hoofbeat.
From all of us at Hoofbeat, have a great week, FMHS.
Need a hand?
Please keep that in as a
That was the plan.
You should.
That was the plan. Oh, shit!